Hello, welcome back to another set, MoAre5 round of 16. It's DauT against st4rk. You can see the draft here. 6 Burmese, Malay and Mayans will not be picked here. Instead we have Spanish, Britons and Italians against Byzantine, Slavs and Celts. Let's go into game 1. We have DauT on the way to Castle Age with Britons against st4rk Byzantines. DauT the main gold and the main stone safe in the back. He's got the second stone safe in the back, a little bit of space to boom if he needs it. Second and third gold though forward and outside. Extra berries doesn't really matter, I guess. One relic here and the second relic here close to his base. There is one more not so far away, extra stone on the right hand side. And we have then st4rk as the Byzantines with the barracks up and a stable. Main gold for him forward, the second stone and the third gold forward outside. One relic close to space, the second relic quite close. He's got the second gold and an extra gold safe in the back, the main stone safe in the back, and a second extra gold as well. And I think st4rk can see all of those resources. Yes, he can. Starting to get complete line of sight on the map, so scouting the rest of the map. Actually, they're going to meet now. DauT is going to hunt st4rk or not, apparently, and while st4rk is still upping, DauT is up to Castle Age, going with, let's see, 1 TC on the main gold and the main stone simultaneously. Very nice TC, and 1 TC on the wood line, and that second stone can fit a few farms around here, can fit a few farms around that TC. That's 2 good TCs actually. And st4rk, let's see, stun loom in Dark Age already, not sure why. Going with the stable, going with 2 scouts right now, one going to take down this scout from DauT possibly, and the monastery is up to get a few relics in. 3 monks actually on the way, that means he should have a few villages on gold. That's 5 right now. Going with an extra TC on the woodline here in the back. Could have gone maybe like here, but he needed to walk too far, I guess. And now he's sending the monk out to try and convert and go out. And a villager coming forward, possibly with a forward siege workshop. He's got the wood for that. I guess he's going to delay the 3rd TC here. And DauT has to go back because now there's 2 scouts on his back. And there's a house coming up forward. We're going to see most likely an aggressive play here from st4rk with 2 scouts and 2 monks. But this monk is going to survive. Yes, good for st4rk. So he's going to start and collect the relics. And the siege workshop coming up. I guess I can go faster right now because we are waiting for st4rk to actually get his siege units out. And DauT going for a pure mini boom at this point. 3 TC is up and running. 60 population, almost 60 pop. Wheelbarrow coming in before 21 minute mark click. That's alright. And now he will need a siege workshop or maybe a castle, but he doesn't. Oh, he's got a stone for castle. I didn't see that, but he was in stone. Maybe he bought a little bit of stone as well. Looks like it. And a siege workshop coming up as well. So he's walling the left hand side with that wood lines. And on the right hand side, he's technically open, but 1 palisade gate or a little bit of stone walls coming up here. And he will be fine. DauT clicking up to Imperial Age at this point, while st4rk going in with a ram, a mangonel, and there's a few longbows to start and counter this. The siege workshop is actually going down because DauT is not attacking the ram here. Interesting. Now he's starting to use the longbowman, but -1 siege workshop for DauT. I'm not sure why he let that happen. st4rk is not going to push too much, I guess, because he has that siege workshop form, but he can see that DauT has the castle up. So he knows, let's just go for a few more farms and another TC. That's 3 TCs, 4 TCs actually in total. So st4rk on his way to a really good boom here. A lot of gold in the bank, more than he needs. Handcart coming in, he needs more farms still. And a few archery ranges now on the way. I guess we're going to see elite skirmishes here. DauT is up to Imperial Age, going with the second castle where that siege workshop was before. It's got a good amount of longbowmen already. 5+4 range is huge. Ballistics coming in, handcart, heavy plow as well. I was going for all these eco upgrades. University in the back here. Actually, that's not the perfect spot, I guess, but it's alright. And he is sending the longbowmen out now. He needs trebuchets possibly, or maybe rams, but I guess the traps would be better at this point to start and do some damage. DauT going towards st4rk's base. st4rk clicked up to Imperial Age, of course cheaper for Byzantines going with his own castle, and he's got 4 archery ranges at least up, walling towards the mill here with a few houses, and he's starting to produce elite skirmishers, or skirmish at least, elite skirmish on the way, and fortified wall as well. That's st4rk style, I like it, but this house is not going to profit from that, and that means, yeah, DauT will be able to go in sooner or later. There's 1 mangonel out, but I think DauT can see that already, or can he? I think he should not lose any of those longbowmen to the mangonel shot. Actually 2, 3 going down. Good shots here before the mangonel dies. Few skirmishers going down though too, and I guess that's a decent fight for DauT here. Still attacking this house. Going with the castle now, 3rd castle between the 2 goats, taking map control, and st4rk, who's up to Imperial Age like now, is going forward. Thumbering fletching, only now coming in. I guess he should have done that early on. 2 men saw on the way. He's got decent resources when it comes to gold, but does not have enough for Boatkin at this point even, and that's a little bit I don't know, how do you call this? Unpleasant? Uncomfortable? We have no food for rams either, and I guess he needs siege rams. For now, St4rk with 108 villagers, so he's got a good economy. He's actually taking the extra gold as well, but he doesn't have too many military units. There's 3 rams coming up here, and ballistics now on the way, but still only fletching, and that's something I haven't seen in a long time. Botkin are finally on the way. DauT going for more and more of these longbowmen. Are they elite yet? No, but DauT is saving up for elite longbowman upgrade, and he's gonna get it very soon. Still taking the main stone, and he can also take the second stone. Actually, he finished that. House is coming up where he is supposed to build a few more farms later on. Not sure about these houses. Why not place them on the edge, and then you have space for farms? But I guess it doesn't matter for DauT here, because he's in map control right now. He's got 2 trebuchets, he's got rid of the siege workshop. He's going more and more longbowmen, elite longbowmen on the way. Bracer, leather archer, my chemistry for St4rk here doing pikemen as well. Maybe he's expecting to see, yeah, against that amount of elite skirmishers, he's expecting to see maybe cavalier or light cav hussars possibly. Conscription coming in, and St4rk should maybe wall this, gate wall this, I don't know. A few houses going down, but that doesn't really matter. And St4rk now fully boomed, 123 population. Both players getting more and more upgrades in, they can go a little bit faster, because this game is not going to end in the next 5 minutes. Wow, these cat drums are actually going down pretty fast at the longbowman, didn't expect that. 7+4, only missing the +4 defense upgrade, otherwise fully upgraded elite longbowman. And that means with 12 range against only 8 range from the elite skirmishers, they're gonna have a big advantage. Those snipers are actually pretty strong. Now St4rk, as expected, going siege ram here, and that makes sense. DauT is preparing the light cav, and St4rk anticipated that. Did he build a few pikemen already? Did he produce them? He's going barracks now. And there's the light cav coming in, a lot of them actually from DauT, starting to go back to send the elite longbowmen along, and those light cav 2+2 defense are going to do a lot of damage to those elite skirmishers, and they're going to be able to take down the siege rams over time. But printing plate mail armor, iron casting squires coming in, a lot of upgrades again, and halberdier is done for St4rk, so he's going with the trash against elite longbowmen and light cav here. I guess DauT with more military units, a lot more actually, should take good fights. Siege rams maybe his only problem, but he's faking that with a light cav, and actually St4rk doesn't really have a lot to take down light cav here. 2+4 defense now done, that means those elite skirmishers are only doing 1 damage per arrow, and that's 60 HP on those light cav. That takes quite a while, so he always needs, St4rk always needs the halberdiers on the front. And like this, DauT is controlling the game here, taking on more buildings. Of course, it was only houses, but it's better than nothing. And those elite skirmishers are really not too good at approaching those elite longbowmen. They're going down fast. The halberdiers will die very, very fast. And now a few of those elite longbowmen are actually dying, but a lot of the elite skirmishers as well. Look at the KD. DauT with a big advantage here. Still more military units, and he's sending trebuchets forward now. He's going to be able to build them. Look at this. St4rk is trying to snipe the traps, and no, not happening. And DauT actually got the better traps here. He could go for Warwolf if he wanted to and get the accuracy. Now that trebuchet is going down, the second one as well. And is it? Yes. No, the light cav fell, but 3, 4, 2, 1, there we go. Bye-bye. On the right-hand side, wow, look at this castle. DauT actually expanding to the front with a few stables, taking St4rk's 3rd gold. This is, wow, this is ballsy, but DauT can afford it. He can afford to lose the villagers, and he wants to get that gold in. St4rk has 2k5, 2k6 gold in the bank, but is only going for the trash units. I guess he should go with a lot more siege rams, with a lot more elite skirmishers, but only 29 military units, and that's not a lot. He's saving a lot of gold. He's actually selling food. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you go for gold units here? For gold when you don't have the ability to go good gold units. I guess bombard cannons might be an option, but they have the same range, so maybe not the perfect option here. And siege rams, of course, but you need more, and you need, yeah, that's the bombard cannons actually. You need more elite skirmishers. Well, 43 minutes into the game, DauT is still in full control, and he still has those at least 3 castles. It's 4 in total right now, with that castle on the front here, and he's still producing elite longbowmen. Right now, not of this, no, let me check. Actually, let's go forward. Is he producing? No, not at this point, but I guess the castle is gonna go down because there's one trebuchet, and DauT is trying to repair here. Can he take the trap down? Not for now. Elite longbowmen are not going to be too good against the siege rams, but that's what the light cav are for. And right now we are seeing a big battle between a bigger and a smaller army, but no raiding, no really big upsets. Bombard cannon now moving forward, but the light cav are going in actually into the elite skirmishers. Only now halberdiers coming in. And again, DauT has a lot of those elite longbowmen, so he's actually looking pretty good here. DauT resources looking decent, 800 gold in the bank, enough stone for almost 2 castles, a lot of wood. And Stark, look at the gold from Stark, he's got like 6k gold almost in the bank. What are we going to do with that? You need to beat those elite longbowmen. I guess Paladin would be a good option, but how much does that cost? Do you get enough Paladins out of 6k gold, and what are you doing after that? Maybe, I don't know, just more. You need more military units, you need more military buildings, you need to put them into the siege rams tech, basically. And I think Cavalier might be a good option. You don't really need Paladin, but of course it can go, and Stark has so many resources. Now sending out villagers to build an outpost. He's going to find nothing here because there's no extra resources, they're all inside his base, and he is mining out the last of the extra golds here. Yep, 700, so that's like 1 tile of gold left to mine from the extra golds. And now Stark also going for his own 3rd gold here, but DauT was able to take down Trebuchet and is counter-attacking Stark's castle now on the right hand side with 3 Trebuchets at least, and that means Stark needs to think of something quick, because otherwise DauT will be approach the Stark's base and he's going to win this possibly. Actually, bomber towers might be an option, the Byzantines to get those, I think. And covering that stone, that would mean you could get go for a lot of stone, could actually buy the stone here. I think Stark now, yeah, is going for Cavalier. That means he's going to siege workshops and stables on the left hand side to maybe counter-attack. He needs to find a way to fight the longbowmen. He just lost the castle. That's dangerous because he's going to lose the villages here. Those snipers are going to attack everything and are going to kill everything. And Stark, now it was on 140 plus villages, I think, but look at the KD for DauT. He's got double the kills than Stark here, and that means Stark actually, by no surprise, in a big score disadvantage. And Trebuchet is now moving forward to take down more buildings, siege workshops first, because there's the siege production going on. And while Stark has that 5k, 6k gold almost, DauT has the military units on the field, 87 against 14. So Stark has pretty much no military units at all. He is producing a few, I guess Cavalier right now. Is he going for a Paladin upgrade? Doesn't have the food to do Paladin. He sold so much food and now he doesn't have any. That's not good for him. He needs food to produce elite skirmishers. He needs food for maybe halberdiers, yes, and also for the light cav, no, for the Cavalier slash Paladin. So right now he can't really afford it. 5k gold left, not so many siege rams, and DauT is going in now against 50 military units almost, but most of them are on the left hand side. A lot of siege rams, and Paladin upgrade is actually done. I didn't even see that. The siege rams moving in, this could be interesting. Base trade incoming, counter attack from Stark on the left hand side. This castle is going to fall fast. Artillery is coming up here as well. Is DauT going to react? Is he going to send the elite longbowmen back? That's the question. But first he's taking on yet another castle, and light cav now moving to take down all those elite skirmishers. There is no halberdiers around, actually one only. Stark doing watchtower, guard tower, really? He's got a few towers up. I think bomber tower would have been better. Castle coming up to take that TC, and in DauT's space there is now paladins, siege rams from Stark, and they're gonna try and raid a lot. DauT on 95 villages only, and Stark is actually starting to raid the woodlines. He's going for the farmers next. At the same time, DauT is into Stark space, but light cav is starting to take down farmers as well. Is he going for the woodlines right now? Not yet. I guess he could do that. Could actually go around with elite longbowmen and attack this woodline as well. Is again Trebuchets on that castle. A few those paladin now moving in, and paladin raiding in DauT space. Look at this. This is just crazy. But the thing is, DauT has more than 100 military units in total. That's so many. He's got a lot of light cav. He's got so many elite longbowmen, and Stark's still only on 30. That means DauT is going to be able to clear up everything. He may lose another castle, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Stark 1k5 gold left. DauT 1k5 gold left actually. Stark wasn't even able to finish this gold because DauT was putting too much pressure on earlier on, and 76 villagers remain. That's not a lot. The last of the paladins should go down now. Ooh, this villager is not getting garrisoned. He's actually going to lose a few more. But now DauT is clearing the left hand side. This town center is not going to go up, and I guess this forward may die very soon. And at the same time, inside Stark space, a trap fight going on with a lot of villagers repairing. The elite longbowmen still shooting that trebuchet. The castle standing for now, but DauT 96 military units, and this is huge. How are you going to kill this? And DauT still has resources to produce more. He's got 2 castles forward. He's not producing right now, but he is going on the left hand side to take down the TC next. Those elite longbowmen won't be countered by anything here, and Stark, I think, has a difficult time now to push this back, because he will never ever be able to get that amount of military units he needs. He's not going to go to 90, and He needs more. Let's see if he can actually mass them. Going for Halberdiers, Elite Skirmishers. Going for no more Paladin. Actually, a few single Paladins here and there. A few Siege Rams coming up. And Stark, of course, still 124 villagers. 24 of which are working. Now a little bit more. Oh my god, are idle. Town Center coming up here in the back. Maybe Stark wants to get more villagers again. And he's pushing DauT back at this point. Interesting to see, though. Elite Skirmishers are doing the job because DauT is concentrating on the left-hand side. Where did the Longbowmen go back? Did he actually lose a few of them? No, they're here in the group behind the archer range. And Paladins as well as Elite Skirmishers going down fast here. I think DauT just needs a few cap rams to get rid of this. And he is not losing too much ground. Actually, Stark getting rid of DauT inside his own base. But the castle from DauT may even stand here. There's enough villagers to repair if DauT wants to. And now Stark repairing the trebuchet. That was close, actually. And another shot. Yes, there we go. Did DauT research the Warwolf upgrade? Actually, I want to find that out right now. While Stark is losing the forward base here on the left-hand side. Let's check for Warwolf. Do we see this upgrade from DauT? Yes, he did that. Trebuchets, 100% accuracy. And it's no surprise that the trebuchets from Stark are actually going down. I love to see that upgrade in action. The new upgrades actually sometimes really good, sometimes they feel useless. Maybe they're not, but they feel useless sometimes. And now DauT, more than 100 military units, and Stark still not getting over 50 or almost not getting over 50. And the last of those few buildings may go down over time. No rams still, because DauT is now saying, okay, let's go forward, let's put an end to this. I'm going forward with all my elite longbowmen, my big group here, and I'm going to start and go into Stark's base again. Look at this, 1 hour and 4 minutes already. I want to go faster here. Both players are almost capped, actually. 194 DauT with enough stone for another castle, and 184 at this point. Population blocked, actually, because Stark is 120 villagers. Stark, but only on 195 maximum. That's interesting to see. He's losing houses, and I guess the castle went down and whatsoever. Now 5 trebuchets hitting everything that is in their range, and that means 17 range against those buildings. DauT just needs to unpack them once, and then he can shoot like 20 buildings at the same time. Now Stark is saying, let's go and raid again, because DauT is open here, and we're going to see Elite Skirmishers and Light Cav raiding. DauT only on 76 villagers. Stark losing a few as well, is only on 90 at this point. Problem is, Stark is going to lose units faster than DauT, because DauT has still that big amount of military units, and but actually DauT 66 villagers only. This is not looking too good for him. Stark on 140 population, DauT on 150, and looks like the fight going in DauT's favor here in the front. Siege Rams now approaching the trebuchets. Good fight here from Stark. A light out of play, but he was not able to get rid of all the trebuchets. And inside DauT's base, actually there is chaos, because the few villagers that are still alive are inside the TC. 60 villagers only, 34, almost 40 idols. And Stark has actually done a very good job here at raiding. Problem is, Stark is gonna lose almost everything now. DauT, not so many resources left, enough stone for castle, so much wood in the bank. Stark is low on everything. And now the Light Cav even moving to the back base here. There's a few Elite Skirmishers and Halberdiers remaining, but a big group of Elite Longbowmen still in the middle. And the Light Cav helping to take down Siege Rams. The trebuchets, 3 of them left, attacking everything. And DauT is actually managing to push this back, going with a few Elite Longbowmen at home to get rid of the Light Cav and Elite Skirmishers. I think this may be GG, because DauT is still on 66 military units, and that's a lot of Elite Longbowmen. They are very, very strong, very powerful here, and Stark didn't find a way to get rid of those. Maybe should have gone on and just try to go for a few surprise snipes, maybe bombard towers, I don't know, but DauT managed to play this very, very good here, and I guess we're gonna see the GG in the next like 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes. Another castle coming up from DauT here to cover that former main gold. So it's going to be able to take more gold here, DauT. And Stark is going with a few TCs on the outside, but he's getting raided everywhere. He's sending villagers, and those siege workshops may go down. A few Elite Longbowmen being produced, a few Light Cav coming up, and Stark is in trouble with now 87 villagers, more than DauT still, but only 40 military units moving in with the Halberdiers to take down trebuchets. It's not happening, and Stark is calling GG after 1 hour and 15 minutes. What a game! Oh my god, they are playing so well, but DauT in this game a little bit better with the Britons here. And let's go now into a hopefully shorter game number 2. And again the question, what civilizations are we going to see? Spanish or Italians? Actually 2 monk civs more or less, and Slavs, Celts. 2 very similar civs from a playstyle here. Slavs can also go monks for st4rk. We're going into the game and we're seeing DauT with Italians and st4rk actually with Celts. Let's go for DauT's map quickly. Let's see, main gold for him forward on that side. 3rd gold outside, 2nd gold outside, but he could secure that as well as the 2nd stone. 3rd gold, where's that one? Let me check. No, that's 3rd gold main stone, I'm missing that. That's forward, and then we have 1 relic, 2 relics close to DauT's space, another one not so far away but in the neutral zone. DauT is 4 here outside, and looks like... Ooh, DauT actually got a lot of hits on st4rk's scout, who was trying to go for the deer, and that villager has only 25 HP, no loom. Actually, DauT could attack. I'm not sure why he doesn't. That's a mistake in my opinion. He could have taken on a villager. Now, st4rk's map, let's check for that. We have the main stone safe in the back. DauT is going to find out about all of that. Main gold on the side. 2nd gold and extra gold safe in the bag, and actually, wow, st4rk is a bit lucky that this cannot be cut, but I guess it's all 30 HP trees. Still, DauT could actually go for, like, I would love to see Italians monk rush and lumber camp here to cut this open, to go in and surprise st4rk. I think this would be a really nice choice of strategy. I guess it's not going to happen, but I can dream a little bit. The 2nd gold actually, or 3rd gold safe in the back as well. Where's the stone? 2nd stone outside, the main stone was safe in the back, and we have 1 really close to space. Where's the last relic? Relic number 5. I'm missing it right now. Did I see that already? Let me check. Not here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 somewhere around here. Oh yes, close to DauT's bait as well. Actually, he's got a relic advantage here. Interesting to see. Both players on the way to Castle H now. And st4rk did go for loom, or didn't he? Yes, he did. So he just went the safe way. 28 villages for him, so 30 population against 28 pop from DauT. He's doing gold mining, DauT is. And st4rk probably going to go for TCs later on. Actually, st4rk going for a mining camp. A little bit strange position, but I guess he's only going to fit like 2 villages there. And that scout should not attack, in my opinion. DauT is up to Castle H. What are you going to see? Do we see forward? No, actually forward coming in from st4rk. He wants to go for a siege tower maybe. Try to hop in, actually attacking the main goal immediately. DauT going for TC on the wood line close to the main goal, but not how do you call it? Adjacent? I think adjacent is the word. And DauT, of course, still inside with that scout cavalry. Now getting hunted down by a spearman or not. If you crossbowman outside for st4rk, he's going aggressive. Siege workshops up. There's the siege tower we expected. And 18 minutes into the game, st4rk is going to prepare a siege tower hub. Monastery now up. Double monastery actually for DauT, the first monk on the way. And there's the crossbowman moving in. Let's go on 85 speed. I prefer that over 90. And a few villagers have to go into TC immediately. DauT has done loom, so it's not going to lose villagers easily. And 1 monk would be able to convert a crossbowman if st4rk wasn't going back. Siege workshop coming from DauT as well. I'm not going for a 3rd TC, or am I missing the 3rd one? No, DauT. Where's your 3rd TC? Did he sell 100 stone, maybe? It's possible. I only see 2 TCs at this point. And now 2 conversions, actually, and the rest of the crossbowmen dying. So DauT just now was able to secure his base. Inside, at least, the main gold under attack from the tower. Nice idea, actually, from st4rk to go with the tower on the main gold. And now we have a scout from st4rk and a few crossbowmen, while the ram actually was able to take down the gate here. So, yeah, Mangonel in defensive position, obviously. Ram should go down. A few crossbowmen now from DauT going outside. st4rk is going to be a 2nd TC on that 3rd gold. And only 2 TCs for now as well. So nobody's really going for booming, not even a mini boom. Outpost coming up here. Let's go a little bit faster. I guess DauT is going to be able to defend here, even get rid of that watchtower without too many problems. And villager may try to repair the watchtower. And 1 Mangonel actually might go down. DauT should send a villager. Yeah, that's the villager coming in. 1 scout quickly converted here. st4rk on the other side going with a 4 crossbowmen to actually kill a monk that was getting a relic. And villager-wise, DauT is 3 ahead, but it's not a big difference. Actually, wow, that scout did a very good job at killing crossbowmen. And now 1 villager repairing that watchtower, but DauT is repairing the Mangonels as well, and he is going to be able to take down this watchtower in a very short time. Crossbowman getting dropped out, and there we go. Crossbowman going down, villager going down, watchtower going down. DauT is safe for now, and he's clicked up to Imperial Age, so he's gonna go aggressive now. And we see a 2nd mining camp coming up. Makes sense, I guess. st4rk still going with Castle Age army. Light Cav and Husbandry on the way. He knows, or probably realized, yeah, DauT's score is suddenly dropping. So let's go for some more army. Let's go for some anti-monk units, and that's the Light Cav, of course. And looks like DauT is going to get 1 conversion and take down another Light Cav with the Mangonel. We're going down. Crossbowman dying horribly. Wow. And sacrificing the own Light Cav to have 2 Mangonels secured. Now start doing handcart. 71 villagers. Does he have a 30C on the main gold? Yes. Did he have that before, or did I just see it? 3 stables, good amount of farms, so he's going to be able to go into Imperial Age in a reasonable time. Again, going in here with the Siege Tower crossbowman, not sure. I guess DauT opened this to get the villagers out. st4rk with a very good raiding here. DauT now up to Imp, and st4rk is going to face Imperial Age, I guess, monks. Not sure what is DauT doing. Chainmail armor coming in. No, Conquerors would make a lot of sense. Yeah, there they go. Conqueror production starting. You go to unit 40 Italians in Imperial Age, and it makes sense, makes a lot of sense, unless you're going against heavy cavalry. And we are going to see a lot of Conquerors, or as many as DauT can afford. Again, needed to go away from the main gold. The crossbowmen, not around any longer. I guess he took them down. Or did they go away? There's one crossbowman going away, and the siege tower is still standing around there doing nothing. But DauT's base is open anyway. But DauT is not going to try and attack st4rk, try to get rid of that forward. But st4rk's military number looking better at this point. Mega now trying to hit the crossbows, but nice micro actually here from st4rk, now losing 2, and looks like those Conquerors are just too strong with the +4 already done. That means even the knights with the +1/+1 are not going to be too strong, because that number of Conquerors is just overwhelming. Oh my god. And 3 relics inside for DauT as well. Looks like st4rk needs to catch up now. Should go to Imp, but he doesn't have the gold for that, doesn't have the gold production actually, getting a few more houses here, but he invested a lot in the knights, not going for more light cav, and quickly walling behind this. That makes sense, but still no click to Imperial Age, not the resources to go there. 95 villagers, and not so many villagers in gold, I guess. Now he's sending a few more, not a nice mining camp, but yeah, I guess it's alright. And, ooh, he's also raiding again. Look at this, sending knights in, siege tower still standing around, and DauT actually able to compensate for that. The Conquerors for now did convert one knight, and now DauT, what are you going to do? DauT going with the forward castle, but light cav, and now the Vote Raiders coming in to actually fight those Conquerors. I guess the Vote Raiders will be okay-ish, only 65 HP, not as much attack, but fortified wall coming in, and finally clicking up to Imperial Age st4rk to still get more light cav and more Vote Raiders on the field. So he's delayed his Imperial Age for quite some time. Again, DauT is going to try and get up this castle. Gate coming up behind that fortified wall, and I think st4rk is just focusing on the villagers. Very good job here, is taking down all the vills. DauT on 58 villagers only, and that is not good. Looks like DauT stopped villager production a little bit, or maybe he's only producing from 2 TCs, and maybe not constantly. A lot of Conquerors on the field, but against these fortified walls, it's not going to be easy to go in here. Now DauT is finally going to be able and finish that castle. In the meantime, st4rk, I guess, should have at least 2 castles up. No, not yet. Interesting. Second castle on the way. That's it. Protecting woodline and that gold. It makes a lot of sense. Castle is up to attack the wall, but Imperial Age is going to be done there for st4rk. He's doing arson as well, and looks like he's going to go for Vote Raiders. He's going with light cav again to raid the main gold. DauT did still not secure his main gold, did not close this. It's a mistake in my opinion. Shouldn't have left that open. And now we're going to see trebuchets from st4rk. One trap out there from DauT already, but st4rk producing from 2 castles immediately. That's going to be 2 against 2, and DauT only with that 1 castle forward. He doesn't really need castles too bad, but still, he would like to have them, I guess. Now the Conquerors moving in. Do we see quick walls from st4rk? A little bit, yes. Gate and fortified wall coming in. This is still open. The Conquerors could move in there, sacrificing 1 villager, but it's not a big problem. Trebuchet is starting to hit. Elite Vote Raider is done for st4rk, and Elite Vote Raiders should be able to fight those Conquerors. Yes, they should be stronger. More attack, I guess not. 1 more defense, actually, melee armor for the Conquerors, but still, the Vote Raiders should be better. And now DauT trying to raid on 77 against 102 villagers, going in, trying to raid the farms mainly and take the fight with the Vote Raiders. But DauT's castle is losing more and more HP, and is not counter-attacking this yet. Now sending in the trebuchets, and the Conquerors not all fighting. Some of them just attacking a house or a stable or whatsoever. And looks like st4rk is catching up in military numbers. DauT going for more traps, not right now. st4rk resources looking good, but now he's going for Elite Vote Raiders only. He's got 1 trebuchet remaining to attack that castle. DauT repairing with only 3 villagers, and looks like st4rk is able to build enough military units, build enough Vote Raiders to actually face the Conqueror attacks. That Conqueror is moving in again, but st4rk I think is prepared. His TC should not even go down, and the castle of course firing as well. +2 is done. Guilds coming up. DauT lost the castle, and now st4rk is going with more and more and more Elite Vote Raiders. Buying 100 stone, not sure what he's planning to do. Actually, Townsend are coming up very far outside, but DauT is around with the Monk. He's searching for the last relic, possibly. st4rk now moving with the Vote Raiders. Yeah, DauT is going to find the relic. And in the middle, ooh, opening the gate here, DauT. Elite Vote Raiders moving in, but there's too many Connoteers. I think they shouldn't be able to do too much raiding. On the right-hand side, that siege tower is finally going down. And we do see another castle coming up in front of DauT's base, but Elite Vote Raider production now fully going from st4rk with 2 castles only. I think he should go for more stone. There's the second stone. It's forward actually, so he needs to claim the stone. And at the moment, the Elite Vote Raiders doing what they can do best. They're trying to raid, trying to take a lot of fights, take down villagers. Only 80 left for DauT here, and st4rk with a lot more population. This is actually looking good for st4rk. He survived the first attack, the initial attack with the Connoteros, and now he should be able to produce, but he still needs a 3rd castle, and now he's finally going for this. For that second stone, makes a lot of sense. Going with another mining camp outside as well. Building a gate here to make sure the voters can still go out, while the villagers can take the wood, the stone here safely. And here the elite voters are fighting underneath the TC, taking down more villagers. That's only 73 left. Connoteers are going to be able to take those up and fight them, take them down. But we do see forward siege workshops now coming in from st4rk. I suppose we're going to see Rams or maybe mangonels, but Rams would make more sense. And now those elite voters are just waiting to go out and fight the Conquerors. 48 minutes again, pretty long game, but st4rk in the score lead with 1.5k score lead and 40 more villagers. This is huge. DauT in Redemption, Theocracy. Not sure what for. We're going to see. Oh, nice siege tower. Look at this. This is brutal. So many elite vote raiders going in. DauT is sending the elite Connoteers immediately. Theocracy almost done, but there's a few free elite voters. You're gonna start and hit the gold, I guess, because DauT again did not wall this, and going for the woodline, going for the TC here, raiding as lot as he can. Heavy Scorpion away from st4rk. Interesting, though maybe the redemption is not the worst idea. Scorpions make sense against the Connoteros, and st4rk is going with the elite voters to take this fight. Should be able to take down that castle very soon, provided he is building some trebuchets or maybe siege rams. And inside DauT's base, there's a little bit of chaos actually, a lot of abandoned farms here, a lot of dead bodies, and now voters even attacking that wood line. This is huge. There was one converted vote raider, but DauT has to send his villagers back now, and DauT is not able to counterattack. The fortified wall was a very good idea. Still vote reduction going with 47 against 35 military units. There's a few heavy scorpions inside here, siege towers standing around, and the elite voters even taking down the trebuchets now. Celtic and Capram on the way. Once the siege rams are there, I think st4rk is going to be able to take the game. DauT should not be able to come back easily. He's got a little bit of gold left, but not so much food. 67 villagers only, and that's like, what, 24 farmers, so pretty much nothing if you want to go for Connoteros. Again, elite voters moving in. DauT still has the military numbers that he needs to defend, but for how long can he keep it up? That's the big question here. TC coming up on the wood line makes sense, defensive structures, and attacking the siege workshops is not the worst idea. Actually, the villager will be able to look at this, walling itself in, and will be able to repair that. A few elite warriors going to the right hand side to clear it up. Now the heavy scorpions coming out, Caprams moving towards the wall, siege ram on the way, chemistry coming in, and those heavy scorpions have 70 HP, the Capram on 280 already, the siege ram done 405 or 378. Actually, Celtica was changed to what, I guess 25-35%, something like that, I don't know. And Conquerors will be able to take down those siege units, but DauT is open on the left hand side. Again, vote raiders coming in, chemistry soon to be finished, or maybe it's done already, and a big group of heavy scorpions moving forward towards DauT's base. This is not looking good for him. st4rk in a very commanding position. He's got a 3rd castle up, and that means he can produce a lot. Even doing heresy to not lose those scorpions. Where's the monks actually from DauT? I don't see too many of them. And the heavy scorpions don't really have a counter in this game right now. The monks may be the best counter here, but it's not happening because heresy was done. Only 9 range. Do Italians miss the block printing, or did DauT just not do it? DauT has almost enough stone for another castle, there's it now, and he has a working economy, but it's not going to be enough. Castle coming up in the back to protect the stone and gold. But look at this, what can you do? You cannot attack this, and now the siege rams and trebuchets moving on. Turtle crane coming in. DauT is still surviving for now, but I don't think he's going to be able to come back, and if he's coming back, that would be a huge comeback, actually, something that I have rarely seen. So now those elite vote raiders, heavy scorpions and siege ram moving forward. DauT's military units dropping really fast. Scorpions taking down so many units, and DauT finally calling GG. He knows this is over. Again, 1 hour plus game, but it's 1-1, each player winning 1 game, and we're going into game number 3. Now, we've seen this matchup before, Spanish against Slavs. We've seen Slam against Fëanor. Let's see how this game is going. Start with the Slavs here, going up to feudal age. Main gold for him on the side, pretty safe. Second gold safe, second stone safe in the back. A second gold outside, or third gold outside, forward, but close to the walls. Second gold actually very safe in the back, and the main stone on the side, but not too far forward. There's 2 deer remaining, I guess. Fëanor, sorry, Stark. Fëanor. Stark was able to lure 2 of those in, or at least one of them. And he's got 1 relic not so far away, 1 relic close to his base, another relic close to his base here. Map actually pretty good. Now Loom coming in from Stark, DauT going from Market Blacksmith to Spanish. He's not on stone for now. Main gold forward for him, the main stone really far forward. Second and third gold outside, this is not a good map. Where's the second stone? Actually DauT open the walls here, but this is open. Stark could go in here, a little bit of bad luck. Not sure what's these small lumber lines in the map. Second stone, that's the only thing safe in the back. I guess DauT is going to go for a few monks here, because no Conquistadors coming up, no castle, 3 TCs most likely. Let's see if we're going to see no barracks for Stark here either. He may go for TCs as well. Carto coming in, now I want to see. I was told Carto is doing nothing, but some players are doing it as a meme or just because. And that means Stark should have Carto right now. Does he? Stark. Cartography is, where's the market? It's done. Okay, he clicked Carto, so nothing happening. I guess maybe to boost your score a little bit. Not sure if it's actually doing anything, but I hope I'm not going to get confused again. And we are on the way to castle age for DauT. Stark is there doing double monastery, actually going to see monks here. And no TCs yet because it doesn't have the wood for that. Interesting. Should have the wood very soon. A monastery coming up from DauT in the first and second TC, or second and third TC on the wood lines, and one on that stone. Nice TC positions. This is still open and Stark could actually go in. I'm not sure if you can see this. DauT should see this, but Stark, yes, he's seen that as well. I think he can see the house. So he could actually try and go there. This would be huge, because then DauT would have done a very big mistake by not walling this at all. Sanctuary coming in for the monks, and Stark now healing his scout and moving forward. There is 1 scout approaching. Yes, Stark has seen this in time. He's losing 1 monk, but he is being able to convert that second scout. That means 2 scouts against none, against only monks for now. And DauT is going to try and convert, but it's not happening. And can Stark actually go in? I would love to see him go in here. He's going for the relics first. Yes, there was 1 relic close to DauT's base and the other one on the right hand side, close to 2 extra golds and an extra stone. Might be important later on if this game is going the long way. Stark now with 2 extra TCs, 1 on the main stone on the wood line and 1 on the main gold in that wood line. Good TC spots in my opinion. Of course, DauT has Stark 3 TCs, DauT has 3 TCs up already. And he's allowing Stark to take the relics, no questions asked, is that how we call it? So actually Stark with the big advantage, and I'm not sure why DauT is not trying to counterattack this. He's just going for the boom here. He's got 15 more villagers, 14 more villagers now with the castle coming up between the main gold and the main storm. There's a few monks trying to be annoying, and a forward siege workshop coming up. So we may even see some rams here. DauT, of course, getting the castle up. Could go for Conquistadors, but is facing a lot of monks. Not easy to do that. Another monastery, I guess that's the better choice here. And Stark now buying a little bit of food with the first ram approaching the gate. And he's actually, can he go in? This should be open. Why is he not? Is this not open? But there's nothing. Just go in. Why is he attacking that house? I guess he wanted to play fair here. Now he's in on the right hand side, and now Stark can see the walls are open. He can go in. Big mistake from DauT. Okay, he's a regular player, so a random map player. He knows how to defend from this. But there is the monk wars happening, and that's 2 or 3 monks even going down very fast here from DauT. And Stark is on the way to Imperial Age, doing hand card and gold shaft mining. DauT doing Carto as well, apparently, because why not? I guess the players are used to that. Town Center coming up on the extra gold, close to the extra stone as well. The ram attacking the monastery, it's not going to happen. Block printing coming in from both players, because DauT also up to Imperial Age. And the first trebuchet is out. I didn't even see this, only saw Stark go up, but both players are up to Imp now. So we have a little bit of a monk war here, and we're going to see trebuchet war as well. Let's see who is going to go for which unit. Stable coming up here, that villager should not die, she has Loom. And TC maybe should have gone 2 more tides to the stone then, if Stark is going for the stone only for now. A lot of villagers repairing the trebuchets, and DauT and Stark only going for a trap war here, not going to attack any castles. Further theocracy coming in from DauT, very important upgrades here. Scale barding armor for him on the way as well. So we may see Hussars by both players. I don't think we're going to see any Cavalier right now. That wouldn't really make sense. Yes, a few Scouts coming, Light Cav and Bloodlines on the way. And for Stark, what are you going to do with your stables? There's 2 stables up, Scout Cav production starting. This is a Monk and Light Cav war. Interesting. With the castle now to be repaired by Stark, because DauT is finally attacking the castle instead of the trebuchets, but he's losing traps really fast here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traps against him. He may be able to take down the castle because it's only 5 villagers repairing. Ooh, and conscription is not done, but there is still 5 trebuchets up, and that means Stark can still attack, try to attack the traps. Now those monks may move forward, and Stark's monks are far in the back. I'm not sure why. A lot of Light Cav moving out. Stark can see this. How many can he convert actually? Let's see how good the monks are. DauT is not losing them yet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 conversions, at least 5. I can see 5, maybe 6. Actually, 1 Scout Cav getting converted back here. And Stark may lose a lot of monks now, but there's not so many Light Cav left. And of course, those monks can heal. The villagers doing nothing. The last trebuchet is going down. DauT with a very good fight here. Wow, that's amazing. And Stark, not sure if Light Cav and monks was the best idea against the Spanish here. I would have loved to see, like we've seen from Feanor Halberdiers and Siege Rams to move forward, because then the Light Cav can do anything, and losing Halberdiers to monks is not a big problem. Scale Mill armor now on the way. Maybe we're going to see the help soon. Castle coming up in front of Stark's base, and he is by that covering that 3rd gold more or less, and the TC still producing villagers, and he's still taking the extra resources. But DauT moving out now to take his 2nd and 3rd gold. Another castle coming up from him. Chainmail armor, iron casting on the way. Are we going to see the halberdiers, or are we going to see standard infantry? I'm really not sure, because Stark has 3k gold in the bank, doesn't have a lot of food, and 113 villagers is alright, I guess. Hussar coming in, husbandry is on the way, as well as Loom and Sanctity. Now Loom makes sense because the villagers are outside, and now Stark is the one who is moving forward to attack monks here, and he's taking down pretty much all of them. Is there 1 monk remaining? I don't think so. A very good attack here by Stark. DauT did not pay too much attention, but DauT is moving forward with trebuchets to hit that upcoming castle. Arson Squire's Pikeman finally on the way. No Halberdier yet, of course, because Pikeman just getting researched. DauT saying, I can go for extra gold too. Those villagers should not die to the wolf. They have Loom now. A few more houses coming up. And Hussar, and now a few Conquistadors even coming up. Interesting to see. Conquistadors, maybe not a bad idea to have something to kill those Halberdiers out. 1 castle going down again. So Stark without castles, but with 5 verdicts. That explains the gold. And Stark also going with the watchtower to cover this gold. A really nice idea. I think he should wall this in, just in case. But in the middle, DauT is taking map control, and he's approaching Stark's base. Stark, are you going for fortified walls? No, not yet. Halberdier coming in. He's producing pikemen, only starting now. He really doesn't have so much food. The farm economy looking good. He's got another castle up on the left hand side here. Farm is 43, that's a lot actually. And he's still got a gold safe in the back. He's still can mine a little bit of that main gold. Problem is he's losing in the open field, and that watchtower is not going to stand for too long. DauT even saying, no, I can continue to take gold here. Those villagers will die now because the Hussars are starting to raid, and those stables going down too. So Stark's initial push was stopped, and DauT now taking full control. Stark having 2k5 gold but nothing else in the bank. Going for Halberdiers finally. He's got 26 military units. It's probably only Halberdiers. He needs some form of siege as well. Putting a gate behind that to possibly open the wall, I guess. And should do conscription. DauT going for 2-man saw plus furnace now. Interesting match in my opinion. DauT with a lot of gold in the bank at this point. You could even consider to go for Paladin now, but I guess it's dangerous, so why not choose the safe route, go for Conquistadors, go for those Hussars, because why not? Why shouldn't I go raid? Take down the monastery is really important. Stark is not going to be able to secure these relics. Of course DauT needs to go back now because there's so many Halberdiers approaching. That's probably group of 40. Moving out. And ooh, this is gonna be bad for DauT here. Stark now with a lot of military units, and I guess DauT did not calculate the Halberdiers in, at least not that many of them. So he needs to go back. All the Hussars dying. I think the monks went down. This castle may not even go up. Trishina on the way for Stark, and suddenly this game is turning around. DauT needs something to counter those Halberdiers. I believe hand cannoneers would be a very good option. Except that you might face Onagers, then even champions might be an idea. Elite Conquistador I think is the wrong option here, because they are still going to die to Halberdiers. Halberdiers will be cost effective, and suddenly the game is turning around completely. What a huge turnaround by Stark here, going with enough Halberdiers now after upgrading them to actually take the middle map, take map control again, going with his own castle, and DauT left with 2 castles because he wasn't able to finish the 3rd one. Still taking that gold, but I guess St4rk can also go for the extra golds. And he's doing siege workshops now. We're going to see, I don't know, onagers or rams? That's a question for me. Might even see heavy scorpions, but I'm not sure if that's the best decision. What kind of chemistry coming in? Maybe for the castles, maybe to see some elite skirmishes later on. We're going to see rams. Makes a lot of sense. Capram on the way, trebuchets on the way to attack this castle. Conquistadors are not going to be able to take the trebuchets down easily because there's still monks around. Of course, the halberdiers can move out fast. Now St4rk saying, let's go and raid a little bit on that extra gold because I know DauT is taking that. DauT actually revolved this, good idea. And now St4rk is moving forward. He should put the halberdiers into the rams immediately. Orthodox even coming in to make the monks stronger. Chemistry on the way. Elite skirmishes coming from DauT because DauT probably cannot afford to go hand cannoneers now. Yeah, it's better to go elite skirmishers. He was going into elite conquistadors, which again, I said it, I think was a mistake, but who am I to question DauT really? So let's see if he can actually pull it off. Conquistadors need to get microed, that's what's happening right now. Outpost coming in from St4rk as well. And those halberdiers, they may die one after another, but how long can the Conquistadors run away actually? They're running into a dead end, into that corner where they may find a few villagers taking gold. Actually DauT with good micro here. But in the meantime, he lost 1 castle, the second one under heavy attack. I think that was a castle. And that means the halberdiers, not so many remaining here. Actually DauT using the hussars to take 1 trap down. It's not going to be enough. There's still halberdiers around, and of course St4rk is sending in more. Conquistadors are actually able to take down so many helps, but some of them are dying on the way there, and St4rk won't really mind because this means he has more population space for more of those helps, and he can afford them because 129 villagers working. It's a good number. Bloodlines, ballistics, onager now coming in. Onager is going to be deadly to those elite skirmishers. And again, we're approaching 50 minutes, which is huge. All the games going for so long. This is amazing. Masonry, chain barring armor, all the upgrades coming in. St4rk still with good gold because he had so many relics and he's investing a lot of food, obviously. Where's the archer ranges coming up for him? I thought, no, he doesn't need elite skirmishers. He's got the onagers. Where's the siege workshops? There we go. And the hussars trying to take down another trebuchet that may be successful. No, siege rams also taking so much damage from those elite skirmishers like it's nothing. And St4rk is sending villagers to take the extra gold again. Now DauT is still going to try and defend here, but suddenly St4rk has turned this game around completely. He's in a very commanding position, and I think DauT needs bomber cannons here to be able to face those onagers. More hussars, maybe even champions would be a good idea. Siege engineers coming, chemistry and redemption. Chemistry only now from DauT. Does he have a few siege workshops actually? Are we going to see? Nope. No siege workshops whatsoever. Only going with elite skirmishers right now. I think DauT might have done good to go for his own halberdiers here instead of the elite skirms. Maybe that would have been better because how do we fight halberdiers? Okay, they will be strong with Rashina, but still, how do we fight them? You go infantry or your own helps, or maybe heavy scorpions, which is not really a choice here. I'm not sure if Spanish do get the heavy scorps. I guess not, but I'm not really sure right now. Nevertheless, the trebuchet is moving forward. Halberdiers even taking down elite skirmishers, and those traps are going to be able to take down all the archery ranges here. I think that's what St4rk has on his mind right now. There is 1 stable left from DauT, doesn't really matter at this point. Halberdiers moving around the trebuchets. Actually, 1 hussar taking down the trap now, but DauT is losing houses and is going to lose the archery ranges next. Halberdiers moving in to take down the counter trap. St4rk even doing his own hussars now, sending onagers forward. 61 against only 15 military units, and DauT is calling GG. He lost this when St4rk was able to come back with all those halberdiers, and DauT should never ever have taken that fight with the hussars. He needed something else, and elite skirmishers wasn't really the answer. I guess his own helps or champions would have been good. Like this, St4rk going to the lead after 3 games, and we're going into game number 4 now. And now St4rk with the match game here, picking Vietnamese against DauT's Mongols. Let's go for St4rk's map quickly. Main gold for him forward, 3rd gold forward outside, 1 really close to space. Actually luring deer, and I think he had 4 of them. Another really close to space. He's got the main stone safe in the back, 2nd stone safe in the back, 2nd gold safe in the back, and an extra stone which St4rk cannot even see the 2nd gold. This is not good scouting. I'm surprised to see this in that level of gameplay. Not able to lure the deer in. I think he should have shot it once maybe with the berry villagers. Not sure why he didn't. Blacksmith coming up, and I guess the market as well. Loom coming in from St4rk, interesting, but he had 3 villagers on gold. He's on stone as well, so he's planning to go with the castle, I guess. And DauT has built a barracks and a stable, so he's the one who is going for map control. Main stone from forward and 2nd stone forward outside. The main gold on the side, but forward close to the walls. And then we have the 2nd and 3rd gold outside on the other side. This is really not a good map. 1 really close to space, this one not so far away. Extra gold on the left, extra gold on the top right. And in the back he had 4 deer, I think, 2 of which he lured in. A lot of space, but nothing in there. So the map from DauT really not good. Let's see how he's going to try and play this, try and win this, because if he's not winning, he is going to lose his bracket, and st4rk will advance here. Kartography coming in from st4rk again. Yeah, I guess that's the standard choice nowadays. And DauT, of course, scouts on the field. st4rk with 5 villagers on gold right now, and enough stone for a castle, which is probably going to put in front of the main gold, or maybe next to that. Somewhere on the left-hand side. Yes, next to the main gold. It makes sense. Is he going for another TC as well? Can he see the gold now? No, he can't. And that's really bad scouting. Oh my god, st4rk, what is happening? He's going to find it eventually, of course. And he's doing Boso as well. But no extra TC is coming up yet. Is he going for extra TC somewhere? I don't see it. I'm surprised. No, there it is. On the wood line here. Maybe not the perfect TC placement. It can fit a lot of farms around, and the wood line is not so big, but it's not a big problem, I guess. Now there's the first Rattan archers coming out to fight scouts here. I'm not sure about the choice. Why would he go archers at this point? I feel the Rattan archers are really not that good in Castle Age. And DauT in the meantime going with the monastery to take the first relics, and with 2 TCs on the wood lines here in the back. Nice TC spots with a nice sort of triangle here, and those are very safe in the back. He's also going to take the other deer here, which makes a lot of sense with the Mongols. Now these monks should be able to get at least 2 or 3 relics in. Actually, that's like 1, 2 already. And DauT has 1 close to space on the right-hand side, which you can see, and the one on the left. Can you see that too? No, but he should be able to find it eventually. Now, st4rk, are you going with the monastery right now? Do you have a monastery up? No, I don't see it. Second TC is up. Third TC gonna come up on that gold, which st4rk still cannot see. This is actually a good TC, and st4rk doesn't even know about it, but he's going to find the gold now once the TC is up. And there's 3 Rattan archers trying to cover the relic on the right-hand side, which st4rk has still not scouted either. So nobody knows about that one. DauT in the meantime going with the 3rd relic, and he's going to be able to go with a better boom here. 13 villagers up, and that deer are really helping a lot. He's going for more farms as well, getting a few houses now. st4rk with wheelbarrow coming up, no doubt, wheelbarrow, sorry, and gold mining on the way. st4rk has taken map control with the archers, but DauT doesn't really need map control at this point. He has 3 relics, and he's going to boom possibly into the Mangodai. Actually, he is protecting the main gold with the mangonel here, and he's still got the monks around to help out, and a mining camp now coming up on the main stone, which makes a lot of sense. st4rk going with the Rattan archers, patrolling a little bit, but he's not going to find anything. No gate coming up in front of that hole in the wall. It makes sense. And with 3 TC, st4rk is also booming, but he's low and everything. There's a good amount of food in the bank already to be able to get like handcart next maybe as well. And we have DauT with 2 mangonels, at least 3 mangonels in total. st4rk doing both kill and arrow, but DauT is close to clicking up to Imperial Age. He should be able to go there before the 25-minute mark, even if he wants to. He has the siege workshop and monastery, so doesn't need any buildings. And there we go, very early click up actually. Question is, what is DauT going to do when he's up to imp with that early imp time? Because if he's not going to do anything, then the early imp is really not helping so much. University coming up in the back, heavy plow on the way, very good upgrades for the time to go up to Imperial Age, or while going to Imperial Age. Archer Rangers coming up. Elite skirmishers on the way against Rattan archers, and whoa, look at this. Siege tower drops, so the Rattan archers are actually going in now. Maybe that's why the elite skirmishers are coming up. Rattan archers, not sure how good they are with raiding, but with +2 they should be alright. The TCs will stop them though. And there is a mangonel coming in. st4rk did not pay attention, taking 1 big shot, dodging the second, at least something. But that was not good. 2 more Rattan archers going down. That monk will die. And now the skirmishers, they should not be able to do a lot against the Rattan archers. We're still taking down 1 more. The elite skirmisher on the way, so DauT actually still in control over this. Another siege tower coming forward. A mangonel shot on those villagers on the main stone. That means DauT is not going to be able to get a castle up easily. And more Rattan archers coming in to try and take down a mangonel. 1 mangonel coming up from outside, but nice dropping out the next one from the siege workshop. There's only 2 Rattan archers remaining, and DauT for now still looking good with more villagers, but hardly more villagers. And st4rk only now on the way to Imperial Age. Nice ratings actually, but DauT is going for his first castle now, close to the main stone, which makes a lot of sense. And st4rk is still waiting for the imp upgrade, so you cannot go for trebuchets right now. Only with 1 castle as far as I can see. Still Rattan archers going into those siege towers, but elite skirmishers now in the middle, accompanied by mangonels. And those mangonels will be good against the Rattan archers. Chain barding armor on the way from st4rk, so he may plan to go into elephants actually. And I'm not sure how good they are against Mongols. but they will be able to take down Siege, Mangonels, and Elite Skirmishers. That's all that DauT is going for right now. Trebuchet is coming up, and DauT should move forward once he's got the military advantage in the open field, and that's what he's getting right now. Elite Skirmishers moving, and that means the Ratchet Archer shouldn't be too good. Actually, st4rk now saying, okay, let's try and lame a little bit of gold. DauT is planning to go in this gold, but is getting lamed actually. I like this play from st4rk. It's what you need to do to win these games, I guess. Now 2 trebuchets starting to hit that castle, and st4rk is finally up to Imperial Age, but what is he going to do here? Going for his own trap, should counterattack immediately, but there's the Elite Skirmishers moving forward and starting to damage the trebuchet already. Mangonel should be able to take maybe a few skirmishes down, but I think DauT is doing a good job. Now the village are repairing. It doesn't make too much sense anymore to attack Elite Battle Elephants all the way with Bloodlines coming up. And wow, not sure. How do we play Vietnamese against Mongols? Are you going for Elite Red and Archers usually to maybe face everything they have? They should even be decent against the Hussars, which of course are very strong for Mongols. But Castle went down, and that means Battle Elephants are needed. And once you have a massive Battle Elephants, I guess they're going to be really strong. Archer Rangers also coming up, possibly 4 Elite Skirmishers as well. There's like 6, 7, 8 Battle Elephants already, Elite Battle Elephants, a few Mangudai now on the field, and I guess DauT needs some pikemen to counter these, or maybe monks. That's possible. There's 1 monk already, and actually those Battle Elephants are going down pretty fast here. Maybe because they're missing the +4 defense upgrade. Elite Skirmish is soon to be finished by st4rk, but DauT is going Elite Mangudai now with 2 castles. Where's the second castle? Somewhere on the right hand side. Yes, trying to break free those golds, and he's also taking the gold here, while look at this, those Battle Elephants are actually attacking villages now, which is really not the best idea. Elite Mangudai, 8+4 attack, they should be able to do quite some damage. Elite Battle Elephants are really not the raiding unit, I guess, and that cast is actually pretty nice to cover these golds, and DauT is also taking this gold with at least 5 villagers. On the left hand side, that siege tower may go down, another castle coming up to protect the stone, and DauT apparently in full control over this game with a lot more military units. It's only Elite Skirmishers, but there's a few Elite Mangudai in the mix already. Leather Archer Armor and Path of Tactics coming in, very important upgrades. And the question is, can Elite Imperial Skirmishers, they are really nice to see in a game, and with 5+2 Pierce Armor, they are going to be able to counter Elite Mangudai quite nicely, and also going to be good against Elite Skirmishers here. Captain coming up from DauT, because yeah, you're facing skirmishers, so let's go for the rams, take up a lot of that arrow fire, and Elite Skirmishers now needed more than ever, or maybe Onagers. Big fight happening. I guess the Imperial Skirms should be better, but there's the Mangudai in the mix here, and that means st4rk with the lower numbers needs to go back at this point, because 48 against 30 military units only, the Battle Elephants won't do the biggest damage ever. That siege tower is actually taking quite some arrow fire here, but not forever, and there we go, Light Cav moving in immediately, and those Light Cav will be very strong against the Imperial Skirmishers, because they also have the minimum range as far as I know. Castle coming up forward for st4rk. This is a very ballsy castle, because Light Cav now moving in. Not so many Elite Skirmishers left here from DauT, but st4rk low on resources. DauT, a lot of gold in the bank and enough stone for another castle actually. He has the trebuchets around, so he can actually attack this upcoming castle, which he's doing right now. Or is he attacking villagers? I don't really see it. Elite Mangudai moving from the right hand side. Elite Skirmishers going down eventually. And there is now bomber cannons moving in. A good idea to counter those trebuchets. But there's Light Cav forward, and that means you need to protect them. You need to protect them better. TC coming up on the 3rd gold forward. But DauT is still taking, he has map control whatsoever. Hussar coming in, Caprams moving forward. This is looking good for DauT right now with 4 relics and 3 castles against no castles at all. And st4rk is actually in trouble a little bit. He's got 100 villagers up working, but he is getting attacked from the front. He's getting raided on that gold. And DauT is sending more and more units. Doesn't have enough Elite Battle Elephants here, st4rk, to be able to counter these. And the Battle Elephants, of course, quite costly. Now one got converted actually, there's 1 monk around at least. And Elite Mangudai are apparently able to counter those Battle Elephants quite nicely, as long as the numbers are so low. Now Elite Skirmishers, Imperial Skirmishers and Battle Elephants is actually a really strong combination, but st4rk was never able to get that numbers up. And TC going down, trebuchets to traps will move forward to take down a lot of those stables. And I don't see an easy way for st4rk to come back this time, because DauT's in such a high score lead. Population lead, he's almost double the population, and st4rk with only 94 builds is losing more and more, will not be able to keep his units up, and now the stables are going down. Trebuchets and Capra moving forward. Iron Casting coming in for the Hussars. 117 HP is a lot, and st4rk is calling GG. This is over. Looked good for some time, but DauT in the end coming back here with Elite Skirmishers, Elite Mangadies, Rams and Hussars, and winning this game to go into the deciding game number 5. And it is the Britain's War, a good old AOC civilization. Both players should be very familiar with that civ. And let's go for the maps quickly, because both players on the way to Feudal Age almost at the same time. And we have DauT with Loom. No, he's one villager behind. Why? Did he lose one? Apparently he lost one to the boar, maybe, because as you can see, one death here. Wow, this is huge. But main gold, second gold and third gold, all safe in the back for DauT, so very secure goals here. The main stone and the second stone are forward and forward outside. And well, of course, 1 and 2 relics relatively close to space. Now for st4rk, that's more the other way around. Main stone and second stone safe in the back, but the main gold is forward, the second gold is outside, and third gold is also outside, both forward. So we are actually seeing some reverse map here. Extra stone close to st4rk space, extra gold not so far away, another extra gold a little bit closer to DauT, but in the neutral zone, as well as that relic, and one relic not so far away, this one close to st4rk space. Both players upping the castle age exactly the same time, 5 minutes, and st4rk actually palisade scouting here on both gates, and we have 5 military units, but that's the archers actually for st4rk, while DauT did not go for barracks. Not sure what that was, maybe a monastery coming up, but it's going for a TC right now on the main gold on the woodline, another TC on the woodline here in the back, actually good TC spots I guess, and no monastery coming up for him, because DauT knows I need to go for military units if I want to go for the relics. So st4rk investing into a few archers and actually securing all the relics apparently, at least for now. Siege workshop coming up immediately for DauT, which makes sense. It's going for mangonels, I hope. Once you can afford it, actually. There we go, mangonel coming in. And st4rk going with 3 TCs as well. One on the wood line, not losing a villager hopefully. And one on the main stone here. So no TCs on gold, only 2 villagers on gold right now. He doesn't need more gold, because he's not going for any more units, just for those few archers, and not even going for crossbowmen. Makes sense, I guess. But the monks will go out and try to find as many relics as possible, grab them. And st4rk can see almost all of them. Is going to find the last one now close to the extra stone. st4rk in the meantime is going to face the mangonels in close to DauT space. The archers may go down. Ooh, nice shot almost, but the archers stopped before. Now 2 archers dying. The remaining 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 2 probably, are going back immediately. And now DauT is going for the main stone and not going for a monastery here. Instead he's concentrating on the boom with 3 TCs up and running, but he's not so far ahead. Actually, TC number 4 now coming up at 21 minutes. I guess he should go ahead with villagers, but I'm not sure if 4 TCs is better than 3 here, because st4rk in map control will have like 6-7 villagers working on gold for free with those relics. st4rk doing wheelbarrow right now, and a good amount of farms up, so he's preparing to go to Imperial Age already, while he's doing a forward siege workshop on a few mangonels to try and be annoying, I guess. It makes sense. Now st4rk could actually see the mangonel. If you look there, I'm not sure how easy or how difficult it is to see this. Monk going back immediately, and look at this, nice laming coming in again from st4rk. He's laming the second stone. It makes a lot of sense, because DauT may want to go for elite longbowman later on, and you need quite a good amount of castles. Now mangonel trying to attack the ground, but st4rk is getting a shot on and going back immediately. Castle coming up in a nice distance to make sure those villagers can actually build and finish that castle without getting attacked. 2 mangonels now for DauT. Again trying to hit ground, but st4rk is just moving away, because this castle will stop any attempts with the mangonels to go forward. That means DauT will be able to go for the stone again. st4rk is not so far away from Imperial Age. DauT just clicked up. I just wanted to look how he's looking, or how his resources are like, and that means he will have a little bit of advantage, but not a lot. And the question is, longbowmen? Yes, but how many can you go without a control over the second stone here, which is getting lamed, or finished to get lamed? I'm not sure how you call this. The villager now waiting here. By waiting I mean he's idle. st4rk going for both stone mining, gold shaft mining. Going for university as well to get the ballistics upgrade in, and later on chemistry. First castle coming up from st4rk now, and he is with villagers on stone. Yes, got a few of them, so should be able to go with castle number 2 very soon. The archers trying to take down a mangonel, and actually the scout finishing the job. Amazing to see, but now the longbowman moving out 5+3 range already. DauT doing ballistics, 2-man bracer coming up, because it's now up to imp, and st4rk may need to go for a second castle soon. Yes, there we go, protecting the 2 golds here. His forward goal is still unprotected, and that That means DauT can move forward, but he's going to run into the castle, needs to go back immediately. Another castle coming up from DauT as well, with a trebuchet up to hit that siege workshop. That makes a lot of sense. And the forward siege workshop coming up here from st4rk, maybe to be annoying, maybe to try and get a few mangonels or rams out. Not sure why. Warwolf coming in from DauT immediately. This is huge. 2 man's or conscription and chemistry on the way from st4rk, as well as elite longbow man. Cat on the table, what the hell? Okay, and DauT now moving forward with the traps, going with the longbowman, not elite yet, doesn't have the resources to go for elite longbow at this point. He's got more villagers and he should have a good amount of farms up, needs to replenish a few farms, and now that Ram is taking down the vaults from st4rk, yes, DauT needs that second stone, he desperately needs it. One Ram moving forward to take down a trebuchet, yes, and that means 4 traps remaining, only 1 from st4rk right now, but st4rk has 3 castles in a very nice row here, going with siege workshop in front of that, and he's a few villagers here to repair those traps as well. But ooh, this is close. 100% accuracy. Remember, Warwolf is really important here. And that means those trebuchets will be very strong. Look at this, how fast those traps are actually going down. st4rk is trying to repair, but he lost the second trap. Actually, DauT losing a few as well. Did st4rk do the Warwolf upgrade too? I don't know. Captain coming in from DauT, and I think DauT also did the elite longman upgrade. Yes, he's missing yeoman and the +4 defense upgrades. DauT resources looking alright. 3 castles working. More siege workshops coming on the right hand side. Guilds coming from both players, so they're preparing for the long game. And elite longman direction also going from st4rk. Ring Archer armor coming in. These elite longbowmen are missing yeomen as well, and DauT is actually going through. st4rk doing fortified wall. I like this upgrade, and actually it's going to be good against those walls here. The ram went down, I guess, because there was a mangonel around, and ring archer armor coming from both players, so pretty similar upgrades, pretty similar military numbers and villager numbers. This is going to be a huge fight in mid to post Imperial Age. Let's see who is going to win this. I have no idea how this fight is going to end. Human coming in from st4rk. Now those elite longbowmen are on same upgrades almost. Human is still already done, or not done for st4rk. Now it is, and DauT missing the +4. No, he's done that too. So both players have fully upgrades, and now trebuchets, 5 of them taking out the first castle. This is huge. DauT losing a castle, may lose the second castle. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at this, the blast damage from the Warwolf trebuchets. I'm pretty sure st4rk has done this, taking down so many elite longbowmen simultaneously. Now there is a lot of rams moving from DauT, that's why st4rk has to go back with the traps here. He needs something to fight those rams, I guess. He needs his own rams, he's producing them right now. st4rk low on gold, but I guess so is DauT. Yes, both players low on gold actually. It's skirmish and chain barding armor coming in. We're going to see light cav probably. Stables also coming from DauT. Both players know how to play this. Rest is stables from st4rk. Only 1 stable for now, but st4rk has more food in the bank, so he can produce more if he wants to. And now more cap rams moving forward, elite longbowmen fighting the rams here, and a few trebuchets starting to go into position to hopefully attack those elite longbowmen. Go ahead to use the blast damage, and no boom yet, but that's a few dead longbowmen. Wow, this is huge. Look at the shots of the trebuchets, just amazing. And st4rk needs to go back here. He's got more cap rams now, but he lost a big group of elite longbowmen, and same military numbers, almost the same villager numbers. The score, st4rk is pretty far ahead actually, 1.5k, and he's taking down the stables that DauT just tried to build, because he's got a forward here with a few elite skirmishers and cap rams moving forward. This castle is going to fall too, and this is huge for DauT. He was not able to defend this top side here. He was busy with the bottom here, or with the middle, where the cap rams are still fighting, and those elite longbowmen hitting from behind. That means DauT remained left with 2 castles and another one falling. This is not looking good for him. He did not pay attention. What is happening? DauT is losing castle after castle. What are we going to do now? I guess elite skirmishes and light cap will be the answer, and still going for trebuchets, but beautiful. 5 traps hitting that 1 trap, and it's going down so fast. Cap rams moving forward to fight again, and elite longbowmen from behind now in a very open formation, which is good. A few more of them dying, but you cannot micro your traps all the time. And cap rams taking down now those walls. That means light cap could go in and raid. Elite longbowmen moving forward again. Can st4rk get a shot on those elite longbowmen? No, he doesn't see it. He's going back, and now those longbowmen are an open formation as well, taking down light cav, I guess. And st4rk has taken down 3 castles from DauT, but he's not getting the big advantage yet. I'm waiting for st4rk to move in, and yes, st4rk to go for the raiding, go for the wood lines here. He's sending light cav in now, not fully upgraded, but soon to be. DauT is doing architecture, maybe to save the remaining castle, I don't know. But look at this, the elite longbowmen now even moving forward. DauT is going with own light cav, this is a good idea. st4rk is gathering more cap rams, iron casting now coming from st4rk. Elite skirmish is done for DauT, so he knows he cannot go for elite longbowmen forever. He needs something to counter those elite longbows, and also DauT cannot go for too many traps. steps. The first raiding stopped now, and DauT with a lot more military units. Look at this. He even got a better KD, and still st4rk is in the score lead. How is that happening? Maybe because he took the castles down. Elite Longbowmen now fighting elite skirmishers and villagers. Cap drums again fighting in the middle. Look, this is just crazy. So many units in one spot, and everybody's shooting at everybody here. Elite skirmishers should be good as long as there's not too many light cav around. DauT low on gold, got enough stone for yet into the castle. He needs it, and st4rk has enough stone for a castle as well. Is also low on gold, but he's got 5 relics, and that's very important to see. 5 castles actually up for st4rk. He can go for number 6 because he had that extra stone as well. And 5 castles means a lot of elite longbowmen and a lot of protection from the economy. st4rk needs to cover his third gold actually. He needs that gold. He's going for the extra golds. The castle coming up here, or was getting built here on the top side. And st4rk has map control right now, and this is huge. This is very important. And the trebuchets, there are 6 of them, could start and hit those elite skirmishers. Yeah, shot coming up, and a few elite skirmishers going down again. Elite longbowman, yeah, it's not going to be enough here from DauT. He doesn't have enough. st4rk full map control, going in with light cav again. DauT building another castle, but it's too late. His military unit's dropping. He's got 96 villagers remaining, and st4rk just too strong this game. What an amazing series between 2 of the top 4 favorites, I guess. DauT now needs to go to losers bracket, but he might come back stronger again, and we are going to see more good games, of course, from st4rk in the winners bracket, hopefully, as well as from DauT in the losers bracket. Hope you enjoyed this set, a very long one, very long games, 50 minutes plus again. I think no game was shorter than 50 minutes, maybe except one. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next ones. GG.